Hey guys, today we are going to be finding names of other equivalent fractions, and we know that equivalent means equal, and we know a fraction is a part of a whole. So you're going to have your fraction pieces, and you're going to look at the denominator. Denominator is the bottom number. Think denominator down, numerator is on top. So the first thing you're going to do is look at what the denominator is. So these are halves. And then I'm going to look at the top number, the numerator, and I'm going to ask myself, all right, how many halves do I have? Oh, it says 0 halves. So if I have 0 halves, any fraction with a 0 on top could be equivalent to this because I have nothing. I have none of them. 0 fourths, 0 thirds, 0 eighths, 0 tenths. It doesn't matter because we know that the numerator is 0, and that means 0 of a whole. All right, moving on. So a half. So again, I'm going to look at my denominator. So 1/2. Now I have a numerator, which is 1. So I'm going to look at my halves. I'm going to take one of them, and then I'm going to find fractions to equal this part. So I've got my yellow pieces, and that's fourths because there's 4 pieces. So there's 2 fourths is equivalent. And I bet you're going to find a pattern as soon as I start doing this. Pause. All right, so then I'm going to look at other ones, and I'm going to see if they would match up. So thirds, no, because if I did another third, it's going to take up more room, so it does not cover that piece. So thirds aren't going to be equivalent. Let's try some blue pieces. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 6. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 6 cover that pink piece. Let's look for a pattern. 2 fourths. 2 is half of 4. 3 is 6. 3 is half of 6. And I could keep going to find equivalent fractions. 4 eighths. 5 tenths. So wherever the numerator is half of the denominator, those are going to be equivalent every single time. All right, let's look at 2 halves. So 2 halves is equivalent to 1 whole. When the numerator is the same as the denominator, they're equivalent, or they're a whole. So 2 halves, well, this could be anything with all of its pieces. So I'm going to continue that. 3 thirds, 4 fourths, 5 fifths, 6 sixths, 7 sevenths, 8 eighths, and they could go on. All right, so now they're moving on to the thirds. So I'm going to use the orange piece, and then I've got to find pieces to cover that piece. So maybe you want to explore with the smaller pieces first, and they need to cover all of 1/3 exactly. So you're going to do 1/3, 2 thirds, 1 fourth, 3 fourths, 1 fifth, 2 fifths, 3 fifths, 4 fifths, 1 sixth, and 5 sixths. And then when you're done, you're going to move on to your math boxes. If you need any help, check in with me during your guided math. I'll see you guys later. Good luck.